Hello friends, Iceberg with Dillon Brothers Harley Davidson, and today I'm going to take you through a walkthrough of this killer 2009 Harley Davidson Fat Boy. Alright, let's start with the engine on this motorcycle. This has a 96 cubic inch engine, which translates to 1,584 cc's. It is a 6-speed transmission and it is belt driven. Let's move up to the front of the motorcycle where you have that awesome 140 front tire. That tire does have brand new rubber on this bike, and moving to the back where you have the 200 rear tire, which also has brand new rubber on it. Seat height on this motorcycle comes in at 27 inches, and full weight on this bike is going to be at 784 pounds. Now that we've gone over just some of the general specifications of this bike, let's go over some of the aftermarket goodies that have been put on this 2009. We're going to start up front with the very nice chrome 14-inch ape hangers on here. This just gives this bike such a nice seating position for people around my height. I'm 6'1", and I felt sitting on this bike just had the absolute perfect comfortable position for my arm length and seat height. All right, staying up front on the motorcycle, you have the really nice chromed out highway pegs on there, and then on this bike, they have added the nice aftermarket floorboards on here. Really just like the whole flow. It's a very nice, comfortable ride. Let's move down on this bike and talk about that killer chromed out 2-into-1 Vance and Hines Thunder header that's on here. I really like how this pipe flows with this motorcycle, and that little down swoop just gives it a super aggressive sound. I am going to fire it up for you for just a second here. Alright, as you can hear, the Vance and Hines on this bike just sounds incredible. Really love what it's done with the sound on this motorcycle. One of the last add-ons to this bike, which I'm a big fan of, is this Lapera seat. Just gives it that really low slung look. I like, for my height and weight, I like the seating position that it gives to me. Kind of drops it down just a little bit lower. Really big fan of the Lapera seats. Extremely comfortable for a thin seat. This bike does also have, on the aftermarket, you do have the quick detach hardware setup on this bike. It was not traded in with the passenger backrest, so that is not coming with it, but it does have the hardware ready to go. All right, and as this bike sits, it has 9,044 miles on it, so still a very young motorcycle. Once again, it is a 2009. This paint scheme on here is the flame blue pearl paint scheme. I really like it. I think it just pops, especially out in the sunlight where you're starting to see some of that flake that runs through the tank. And I like the painted in Harley logo on the side. Just a big fan of the whole setup on this motorcycle. If you are watching this video and are local in Omaha, Nebraska, please stop out at Dillon Brothers Harley Davidson today. Throw a leg over this bike. I promise you will not be disappointed. If you are watching this video via YouTube and are interested, for an average cost of around $600, we can ship this within the lower 48 from our door to your door. As always, from the entire Dillon Brothers Harley Davidson family, thank you so much for checking out our videos, and always remember, gear up, ride safe. Thanks a lot, friends.